poor lighting, sorry. It is a very dark and dismal day here, like raining. It looks like it's 7 p.m. and it is 10 in the morning, and I just got ready for work. So I thought I would do this tag, and it's an old one. Last night I was just looking at old videos, and I think this tag came out late last year into January, and Mr. Kong's mom, Melanie, with little Stella, she was just getting caught up on some of her tags, so she did this one recently in the last month or so, and the tag is called the Just One Beauty Item tag. So I thought I would try it because it's only 10 items. And if you're watching me, it's not because I have followers or some subbies, it's because I watch you. So hi girls. 10 items. I should be able to do this without too much difficulty. So, just one lipstick. Very hard. So I had to think about what I use a lot, that never fails me, that I wear on all occasions, and it's this old Revlon Color Burst Matte Balm in the color 225, which I think says sultry. Got some more words under there, but I think sultry is the color. And everybody that knew these, oh, where is that? It's kind of like it's in the red family. Oh, you're not going to be able to see that. Sorry, bad webcam. It's in the red family, but it's sort of, to me, on my lips, a lot of things pull pink, and this doesn't. It is red, but it's almost like a plummy red with some brown. I don't know. There's something about this formula in this color only. Look what I did to it. It's all rounded off. It used to be nice and pointed. That really looks good on my lips. It fills in the lines. It doesn't cake or do anything. And I tried other colors and I didn't like them, so it's only this one. That was a long answer for my just one lipstick. Revlon Color Burst Matte Lip in Sultry. Just one lip gloss. This was easy because I have a lot, but when I looked in my purse and I looked in a drawer and I looked in my makeup place and I looked around the house, I have like tons of these NYX Butter Gloss lipstick or lip glosses, but I have 3 of this one, all of which are almost empty. So obviously I like this one, and it's the BLG07 Tiramisu. Tiramisu. I love the dessert too, and you're not going to be able to see that. Yeah, no. But, oh, see, this webcam does the opposite. It is a lovely pinky, beigey, peachy neutral, and it goes on opaque, and it dries real lovely. It doesn't get all patchy. Next one is Just One Blush. Oh, of course I'm not wearing any of this today. Just One Blush is this really silly $1.69, maybe less than $2. Almost, you can't see it. It's Essence Silky Touch Blush, number 50, Sweetheart. Soft silky blush for a fresh looking complexion all day long. It is. It's very soft. It's like a, well, how many peach and pink and mauve colors can you say? But it's really muted. It is pink, a little bit of peach, and it just gives you a very soft, like you wouldn't have a definition. It's not a blush that you would just like, oh, blush. It's just like a nice soft touch at the top. And because I have rosacea, a lot of times after doing all my skincare and putting all these layers of makeup on to hide my rosacea, putting a blush on is very scary for me because I can immediately start looking like, is your rosacea acting up? Just one eyeshadow single. I just finished watching everybody's just one eyeshadow videos. And some of my favorites were your favorites, and I also wrote down some new ones that are going to be my favorite, I'm sure, when I get them. But I had to get, this is the Color Tattoo Everybody knows these Maybelline color tattoos. You again are not going to see. Oh, this is like really trippy. This is like, the webcam does the opposite of what I'm doing. So I don't know how to, like the mirror opposite. Anyways, you know what Bad to the Bronze looks like. It's beautiful, it's bronzy. It is a little metallic, but it doesn't, it's not a scary metallic. It really is so creamy. On my crepey eyelids, oh, let's see. Yeah, no. That looks like the lipstick, doesn't it? It's absolutely beautiful. It wears really nicely. And I actually seem, of course, I'm not a professional. I didn't bring a wipe. I've seen a few people apply these with brushes. I had no idea. I haven't tried it yet. I use my ring finger, and it really warms up the product, and I think it smooths it out really, and I put the majority on my lid, and then very gently use my ring finger and blend it up into the crease so it kind of blends out. And I usually use that for my one shadow. Anyways, eyeshadow palette. Very hard. What I ended up choosing was, I don't know if you can see this, the Lorac Pro To Go palette. And when I see other people's, I think, why don't they wipe them off? Like, because the packaging refuses to get clean. It just like does not like to be clean. And I travel with this. I take my makeup to work usually. 4 days out of my 5-day week, I do my face at work. But anyways, this Lorac, you want to know why I picked this palette out of all the palettes? I have some divots there. I don't know. Where am I? Oh, Chai. Absolutely love it. It is like a bronze, it is like a brown, but when you get it on your eye, it's not like any other one you had in Cafe and Mink and Shell. Pearl I don't use so much because it's really, where are you? Like, look, that's like, it's stark white, but the Shell is really nice. It's like a creamy, not too pink, not too yellow, and you can use it as a really nice base. Cafe, I think I'm going to really hit pan on soon. And this Chai, I don't know what it is about this color. When you blend it in, it's not like any other bronze or copper you have. It's not, I'm not doing it justice. Mink is very nice. I have terrible lighting in here. I would call this a pewter gray. And I just use it like a liner. The black, if you like black, is fantastic. I can't deal with it. I am too immature to deal with black eyeshadow. Just like any other Lorac palette, the fallout is huge and really messy, so you got to be really careful. And to clean this up, good luck. So only professionals should use the black, and it is really good. But anyways, I know I'm not supposed to show, but you know, it has the blushes, 2 blushes and a bronzer on the other side. The bronzer is a little too rich for me, but I do use the 2 blushes just sparingly. It's a great little to go. That's why it's called To Go. I love that little palette. And just one mascara. Okay, here's my mascara story. I'll keep it short. I only use drugstore. I only use drugstore for one reason. I am absolutely terrified that I'm going to find a Lancome or Chanel or something. I'm going to find a mascara that's $30, $40, and it's going to be my holy grail, and I'm going to want it all the time. And I go through mascara like, I don't know, I purchase one pretty much every month to get 5 or 6 weeks out of mascara. I don't know how people do it. So my go-to drugstore mascara has always been, and I'm pretty sure it's Maybelline the Rocket, the blue one. Just works really good with my eyelashes, no fallout, doesn't bother me, really wears well. I can get it off okay. But there's so many new ones out all the time, so I constantly try new ones, and always have the Rocket back in my rotation. But ever since I tried this one, oh, what are you? Where are you? Maybe Lash Sensational. You're not gonna be able to see. Yeah, no. I can't get used to this everything backwards. It's got a really weird brush. It's kind of, well, it's concave, but it's kind of bushy at the top and smaller at the bottom. I don't know. I really like the formula. No flaking, no smudging, no transfer onto the hooded eyelid, no down here, nothing. It's really, really good. You have to try it. Anyways, just one mascara. I didn't have my agenda last night, so I was writing this down on envelopes I found in my drawer. Just one foundation, I think. Just one foundation. Very hard to choose from. I use full coverage liquid foundation usually. And I also have several mineral powders from big names that I really like. I really have to work at covering my rosacea. Actually, I didn't do too good with my nose today. But anyways, but depending on the weather and depending on what I'm doing, I had to decide what one do I always grab to if it's my go-to. Like, if I don't have time to put all the layers on, take my time and blend. And then I realized, because it's almost empty, it's my Laura Mercier Real Sand Mineral Powder. It doesn't say foundation, but it is. Well, you can use it as a powder. Lots of people use foundation and use this over. It's a little bit overkill, but I do that as well because it's a flawless finish. But I like this because you can, if you're just on the go, like say it's the weekend and I'm not going to do a full face, which is unusual going out because I usually don't like to go out without my makeup on. People stare. When I don't have my makeup on, they stare because honest to God, my rosacea is that bad that people stare at me and it's like very uncomfortable. But anyways, this is a very comfortable, worn alone, like without any other coverage, worn alone, it's still pretty good coverage. And you can go out, you know, do your shopping, walk the dog, whatever. You can go to a big event with it, but anyways, facial cleansers. Okay. With my skin issues that I've had since my mid-30s, prior to that, I had, oh, so smug. I had close to perfect skin. No. Peaches and cream, no spots, no acne issues, no, well, a little bit of whitehead, blackhead, but simple, clean, clear skin. I was the lady that would get like one pimple, like I'd get one big sucker on my chin, or, you know, photo day at school, one, you know, on my forehead or something. But anyways, long story, because of my skin issues and going to several dermatologists and doctors and prescriptions, and I would say, well, I would cringe to add it all up. I would say it would be in the thousands that I have spent trying to find the perfect skincare. And it wasn't about aging. I should be worried about it because it's starting to show now, but it was more about trying to get my skin looking good and feeling good. Rosacea is very uncomfortable. It is very uncomfortable when you sweat or you're outside in the sun or in the very cold. Your skin is very sensitive. My face will swell. So anyways, I'm sure it's thousands of dollars from every skincare line known, whether it's in the store, whether it's in a high-end department store, whether it was from the dermatologist also has a sideline where they have their own makeup and skincare and stuff. Tried all that. I even was desperate enough to try like infomercial stuff. You know, that stuff doesn't work. You know, stuff on TV, the infomercials. But anyways, and then of course every single thing and brand in the drugstore. The thing I've learned in the last couple of years is less is best. The least amount of products I put on my skin for the best skin is the way to go. And I just came upon this by accident. Everybody knows this line now. CeraVe. I call it CeraVe. I don't know what other people call it. I have no idea if that's how you pronounce it right. This one happens to be the foaming facial cleanser. There's two different kinds. With ceramide, niacinamide hyaluronic acid. Simple. Doesn't take off all my makeup, but I take off my makeup another way. I'll show you that. Again, simple. I use it twice a day. I use it at nighttime. I have one in the shower for when I'm in the shower, whatever, night or morning, for extra cleansing. It's very mild. I can even use my Clarisonic with it because I can't use any chemical exfoliants. I can use the manual very lightly. So I use my Clarisonic once a week. Because I have very dry skin, to try and get rid of or keep the dry patches down a little bit. But CeraVe has been a lifesaver. Something so simple and so affordable. Who would know? And I have the moisturizer as well, but I'm not using it right now. All winter long I've been using a Bioderma facial wash and ultra sensitive, I didn't bring it down here, ultra sensitive hydrating cream, and it's actually specifically for your face and body, which would freak some people out. Ooh, you put that on your face and your body. It saved me this winter. I'll show you one time, and it's not that expensive considering it's Bioderma. Anyways, on to the next question. 9, powder or bronzer. I don't know what the question is, so you know I use powder, but I had to show you my favorite bronzer. And it's not really like I have bronzers. I have a collection of bronzers. I can hardly use any of them because I'm so fair. I can just like lightly do it, lightly. Otherwise it looks like a pale girl with bronzer. It just doesn't look good, but there's something about this Laura Geller line. This is a really good line. I've been using this, two things. This one's called the Balance and Bronze Foundation and Bronzer in Fair. I first got a kit off of her, I don't know if it was her site or it might have been the shopping channel. Fell in love, like instant. Fair is just barely good enough. I don't know if you can see this. I've hit pan. But luckily, Haute Look quite often has Laura Geller, so I bought a backup of there's a paler one, Brighten and Balance, maybe. It's like a foundation. I use it just like kind of like a setting powder. But this, every day I use this, and it's kind of like a blushy bronzer on one side and kind of like a powder foundation on the other. This is what I think, but I just swirl it all together and lightly give my face some color. I'm very pale with very bright red rosacea. Anyways, okay. Nail polish. Can you see my little nails? Oh, I don't know. You can see these little tiny things. And these ones are broken on this side. I can't grow my nails. I think it's, can you see? Yeah, they're only little tiny things. And then on this side, they're broken because I was house cleaning yesterday. Or Saturday. I don't wear nail polish on my nails. I can't get it to look good. I've got thick cuticles no matter what I do, how much I look after them with every product out there. I don't like manicures. I'm like the only person that doesn't like manicures in the world. They hurt me. My fingertips are sensitive. My nails are sensitive. My nails are like paper thin, and when you go to some of these places, they just don't get it. Like, anyways, pedicures, yes. Manicures, no. But anyways, I do have several favorite polishes. Long story short, sorry, I'm all over the place today. Revlon is my go-to. OPI I love, and I can't think of that other one that I have access to. I can't think of it. Anyways, good old Revlon, like the original. Like I don't know how long this Revlon, in this container, I don't think they've changed this shape either in many, many years. This one is 915 Creme Brulee. It's a beautiful, it looks bronzy, goldy, and it is kind of a gold, kind of a bronze. But when you put it on your nails, it is sort of like a metallic, but when you put it on your nails, it becomes the most beautiful neutral. It's not quite a brown. It's not a bronze. It's not a brown. It's not a gold. It's not too shiny. It's not too flat. It's perfect. Anyways, nail polish was the last one. And the two bonus items I could not live without. Oh, I have so many things I couldn't live without, but one of them. This is what I take my makeup off with. Even if I don't have makeup on, which might be one day of the week or maybe two. Like if I don't go out, say I have no plans on the weekend, I won't wear any makeup. Just to give my face a break. But and it's this particular brand for some reason. So when I got into the coconut oil a few years ago, ingesting it because everybody was, and I didn't see. You know, a spoonful in your coffee, this whole big coconut thing in your coffee, I don't know, I didn't see any difference. And I was trying to help my skin and my scalp, and my whole body's like a reptile. But anyway, Spectrum Organic Coconut Oil. This does say it's refined. Some people say you shouldn't use refined, you should have the unrefined, but I couldn't find it. I've tried several brands from the health food store, from Amazon, from the grocery store, and it's like putting grease on your face. And I thought, how do people remove their makeup with this? Till I found this one, Spectrum Organic Coconut Oil. Now, of course, being where I live, I don't know, you can see, it's like a solid. Anywhere else in the world, this would liquefy, but this is a solid. So I have a little, I think it's a 1/4 teaspoon upstairs in my vanity. And I just take out a little scoop because it's hard, except for I think July, August, it gets a little soft. But then I'll put it in the fridge because this is what's really weird. People maybe think it's weird. I don't think it's weird. I like that it's a solid, and when I put it in my hands, it starts to emulsify, but it's almost like before it emulsifies, it's almost like a balm. That's the one skincare I haven't tried. I haven't tried a balm cleanser, and I think I would really like it. And again, like, what am I going to get into? $40, $50, $100 balms? Now, you know what this is? This is like $6.99, and it lasts me. I haven't really paid attention. I probably only buy 2 or 3. I'm due to buy another one because I'm down to a 1/4. Probably buy 2 or 3 a year at maybe $6.99, I think. I think I pay $6.99, $7.99. Anyways, everybody thinks it's terrible that I put a coconut oil on my face. It takes up all my eye makeup, all my makeup. It actually rinses really well with warm water, and I use a very thick, soft facial towel, or what else do you call it? It's a cloth, anyways. And I very gently remove it with warm water and it doesn't leave a residue, but I'm not a contact lens wearer anymore. Probably that would be your downfall. And then if it's in the summer and I don't want the extra, I'll do a round of that, and then that clears it right off, and I put my moisturizer on, and I'm set to go. Anyways, what I could not live without year-round, believe it or not, is 2 of the body butters from, is this the Body Shop? Yeah, the Body Shop. Their original coconut, and this is, gotta place an order. This is the Shea body butter, and the first time I smelled this, this is my second jar. Okay, look at the size of it. It's 400 ml, I think. So I went through one all winter, and then I got it like starting the fall. This is like not just feet. I put this on almost everywhere. And a lot of people can't stand that because it's heavy, but I do need that. Otherwise, I feel very uncomfortable in my skin, and that's why I can't use any fancy lotions and potions and beautiful. I can use some like body. Well, no, I can't use a body scrub. Like a body wash. I can't use any from, what's that bath? What's that one everybody loves? And I did buy quite a bit, but I can't wear it or use it. I can't use any of those shower gels. Olay makes one oh, I can't remember what it says, probably aging dry skin. I don't know. It has a very light scent and it doesn't bother my skin. It actually makes me feel good. But these, here's like, and I'm sniffing it because I can't describe the smell. It's a slightly feminine smell. It's almost not quite a perfumey smell. And I still don't know if I really like it or not, the smell. Because it's so unusual, I can't relate it to anything. The other one I have on my bedside drawer table is the coconut one, because it's very mild. It's not sickening coconut or overly sweet coconut. Anyways, ladies, that's my can't live without. That's my rambling video. Very sorry, meant for it to be a lot quicker than that. Do you want to know what's on my face? I got ready for work. I'm sure you don't. I'm going to show you anyways. Today, look. The cheapest foundation in the drugstore. Why does this work so good for me? I have no idea. Most of my foundations are mineral powder foundations, and then I use liquid foundations from the drugstore. And I would never think to buy CoverGirl, like not since I was a teen, but I thought I'd try it. Do I ever like it? Fresh Complexion Oil-Free Foundation, which I don't care about one way or the other. Classic Ivory. It's a little dark. I really have to blend it out because it's not a traditional ivory color. It's actually quite pigmented. And I've tried several high-end. I'm still on the hunt. I am willing to pay a little higher money for a better finish. On here you can't tell because in a high def looks like everything's good, but in real life it's not. This little Besame vanilla powder I just picked up a couple of months ago, I guess, or whenever the VIB sale was. And there's 3 different kinds, 2 vanilla, 1 violet. And this little thing, it really does smell. It smells like vanilla wafer cookies. I don't use it as an all-over setting powder. I didn't like it at all. I was going to return it. I thought, no, I'm going to give it a try. It says it's a brightening vanilla powder. It says translucent. When you look at the website or look at Sephora, one says vanilla powder, one says French vanilla. And French vanilla, I believe, says medium to dark, and the vanilla says light to medium. It probably makes no difference at all. But anyways, that I use just slightly under my eyes, and it really sets. The cheapest powder on the go. Can you see that? Rimmel Stay Matte. What is this? $2.99, $3.99. 003 Natural. I don't think you'll see anything. My rosacea, if that's what it is, because sometimes I doubt it, is going down my neck. So I don't use this on my face. I use it on my neck just to hide the rosacea going down my neck. I would never be without my Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana bronzer, which we all know is not a bronzer. It just lightens up my face a little bit. I just use a big fluffy brush and just quickly, lightly. Today for the blush bronzer kind of thing, I used the number 10 Nude Maybelline Face Studio. These are pretty good. A little too glowy. Oh my goodness. Look at my lipstick. It's almost gone. This is the NARS Audacious lipstick in Vanessa. It was my first NARS purchase. It's almost gone. I fell in love with Vanessa. I have Vanessa on now. This is not coming across as a true color. It's like a mauve rosy color. Here in Canada, they are $37. Plus, you know, let's add some shipping and taxes on top of that. So I placed a small NARS order just to try one of these. Ridiculous $37, and I fell in love. And I was so upset that I fell in love with it because I do not want to love a $37 lipstick. I love Maybelline lipsticks any day. I mostly wear drugstore lipsticks. I love them. Anyway, so when the VIB sale came along, I thought I would try another. I don't know whether it was Anna or Anita. One or the other. I put it on. It's a totally different formula. It dried out my lips. It was a very similar color, which I'm prone to doing, and then I thought that's ridiculous buying a similar color paying that. I should have bought something totally different, but the formula was the new version. And all over my eyelids I'm using Primrose, and in the crease I use a little Fresco, and then African Violet. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, oh, maybe not. I got a dip in it already. I just use that kind of on the outer corner and kind of blend it in. I love this palette. A lot of people don't care for it. I love it, but then I'm not really. Oh, Laura Mercier Plum Lip Liner, because of several people. And of course I used this mascara. And that's it, ladies. Thanks for putting up with me, for watching in my dark dining room on this rainy, gloomy day. I gotta get ready for work. And maybe I'll do another tag again. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Just want to say hello and thank you. And I enjoy you so much. And I hope I don't have lipstick on the whole time. But anyways, bye, girls.